Patricia Saylor, head of Solteraway Cottage School, which includes Tiny Pool Swim School, where I now teach private swim lessons in an endless pool on our 4-season porch. I've been teaching swimming since I fulfilled my PE requirements at UNC in the 1980s with life-saving and water safety instructor courses. And now that I'm retired from public education, I teach swimming from home, and I spend a lot of time helping kids find the right goggles. Whether your child is learning to swim, trying out a swim team, or just spending time at the pool for fun, a good pair of goggles can make a big difference in their comfort, confidence, and progress. In this video, I'm sharing the goggles that I recommend most often for young swimmers based on what I've seen in my work here at Tiny Pool Swim School. You'll find links to everything I mentioned in the video description below. Some of those are Amazon affiliate links, which means Amazon sends me a small thank you if you make a purchase at no extra cost to you. The reviews I'm providing here are honest reviews based on my own experience teaching mostly 3 to 8-year-old swimmers. But if you buy something I recommend and use the link I provide in the video description, thank you in advance for your support. When I recommend goggles for children, these are the things that I usually look for. The first is easy on straps. Kids usually hate having the strap stretched across their head. The stretch makes the goggles press hard on their eyes, so a back clasp or easy adjustment makes things more comfortable for everyone. I also look for a secure fit. If the strap slides down the back of your child's head, it can break the seal and let in water. It may be uncomfortable to fix and it can pull hair. A strap that stays put high on the back of your child's head is ideal. I also look for clear visibility. I avoid mirrored lenses. They make it harder for me to see a child's eyes, and eye contact helps me know how they're doing. I also look for a mask with no nose coverage. Masks that cover the nose interfere with the process of learning breath control, which is essential for becoming a safe, independent swimmer. But that said, if a child is especially hesitant and isn't making progress after several lessons, I may try a mask with nose coverage as a temporary support, and I'll tell you more about that later. These are basic unbranded kid goggles that I got off of Amazon, and the link that I put in the description is the closest match to what I keep in the pool basket. They have a soft nose bridge, silicone eye cups, and a back clasp that makes putting them on easy. They are really great for beginners, and they usually fit kids from about ages 3 to 7. So if your child is new to goggles, these are a great starter pair. These goggles are for not so little kids. They usually best fit children from about ages 5 and up. They have a sleeker look, and some kids really like this black and green color combination. They have a secure seal around the eyes, and they have a click clasp in the back. I like to tell kids to listen for the click when we put them on. It gives them something to focus on and makes the process smoother. These are the Speedo Sunny G goggles that fit children from about ages 3 to 8. A few kids came to lessons with these, and they've worked well. They have a bungee-style strap that adjusts easily, and they maintain a good seal and really don't tend to leak. The strap does slide down the back of their heads a little more than some of the other models, but since it's easy to slide back up and doesn't usually pull hair, that hasn't been a problem. They come in a variety of really fun styles, and they're more affordable than some of the other options, so I consider these a solid, dependable choice for young swimmers. I bought this Aqua mask for my little godson, and I use the adult version of Aqua goggles for my own swimming. They adjust with a button on the side, which makes it easy to fine-tune the fit without pulling on hair or squeezing a child's face. They don't work well for every face. Some kids get leaking around the nose here, but when they fit, they are absolutely fantastic. I have 2 pairs of the adult goggles for myself. I wear these tinted goggles if it's really bright when I'm swimming, But for teaching, I always wear the clear goggles because for the same reason that I like to see the kids' eyes, I like for them to be able to see mine. The Splash Place fabric strap goggles were a surprise win. One of my students showed up wearing them, and I wasn't sure about them at first, but the fabric strap is incredibly gentle on hair, stays in place well, and is easy to reposition if it does slip down. They're especially helpful for kids with long hair or kids who have issues with traditional straps. I don't have a pair of the Frogglez goggles right here, but I do have some underwater footage of a child wearing them, and I'll show you that. The strap design on the Frogglez is soft, stretchy, and doesn't pull hair. It also works really well with ponytails. Several of my students have used them for a full 30-minute lesson without any leaks or discomfort, and the straps definitely stay in place really well. They are a little more expensive, but for some families, they are worth it for the added comfort. So let's talk about masks that cover the nose. I don't recommend them for most kids because they prevent children from learning breath control, which is a key part of becoming an independent swimmer. Even for kids who are sensitive about getting their faces wet, we always start with traditional goggles, no nose covering, and I support them as they go at their own pace. Most students make slow progress for a while and then it clicks. But if after multiple lessons a child is still stuck and unable to get their face in the water at all, we can try this type of mask as a short-term bridge. It may help reduce the anxiety and give them a sense of protection. I don't keep this mask in the pool basket since it's not a great fit for most kids, but it's available if we think it could help your child. And one final quick tip. Chlorine shampoo can really help, even for short hair like mine. Earlier this year, I could not even get a brush through my hair after swimming. I started cutting my hair shorter and using this chlorine removal shampoo, and now it feels a lot better. If your child swims often or has long hair, this can make brushing and washing much easier. I'll link this shampoo below. I use it often enough that I buy it in the 4-pack. And finally, if your child is one of my students and you buy a pair of goggles that doesn't work for them, feel free to donate the goggles to the poolside basket. You never know, they might be the perfect fit for another swimmer. Also remember, goggles don't last forever. Over time, the seal can wear out, straps stretch, and the materials get stiff. When that happens, even a great pair will start leaking. A good fit and a fresh seal can make all the difference in helping your child enjoy swimming. Thanks for watching. You'll find all the goggles I mentioned in the description below. I'll end with a few scenes of some of my swimmers, and I'll see you at the pool.